boy. Think of all the boys you know. Number 2, he has a shaved head. Think of all the boys that you know that have shaved heads. And number 3, his favorite superhero is Captain America. Oh, no, nobody. Put your hands down. Okay, think. It's a boy. He has a shaved head. And his favorite superhero is Captain America. Who do you think it could be? Hands down. Everybody cover your eyes. No counting. Right. On the count of 3, you're going to tell me your guess. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Parker's dad!
Hi.
Parker's dad! I knew it! I knew it was Parker's dad!
Hi.
I knew it was Parker's dad. Knew it!
How did you know it? You didn't know it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah?
Yes, I knew it too. Did you go to? Are you so surprised? Did you know he was coming?
No?
Are you happy? Look at Parker's sister. Look at Parker's sister.
All right, boys and girls. The red table has been sitting really quietly. Please come and sit down. Green table, please come and sit down. She can sit with you. Here you go. Blue table. Blue table, come and sit down. Orange table.
Yes.
Okay, everybody on your own spot. Check your lines. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So, does everyone know what book we're going to read today?
No.
It's called The Halloweener.
Oh, I know that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, have you read it before?
Friends, stay in your pockets.
So, being that it's so close to Halloween, and it's one of Parker's favorite books, we're going to read this one. The Halloweener. There once was a dog named Oscar, who was a half a dog tall and 1.5 dogs long. See how long he is? What kind of dog is that?
A wiener dog.
Yeah.
Pockets, please. Pockets, stay in
Because of his unusual shape and size, all the other dogs made fun of him. Wiener dog, they called him, and Oscar did not like it one bit. You see, they're teasing him for being a long dog. Oscar's mother was no help either. Every morning when the dogs walked off to obedience school, Oscar's mother stood in the front yard, waving and calling out, "Farewell, my little Vienna sausage." And the other dogs laughed and laughed. See, he's leaving to go to school. Most of the time, Oscar was upset by all this, but not today. Today was Halloween, and Oscar was thinking about other things. All day long at obedience school, Oscar daydreamed about Halloween night, trick-or-treats, and scary costumes. You guys looking forward to Halloween?
I never think of Halloween. That's not my favorite. I'm going to be making us Halloween.
When Oscar got home, he dashed upstairs to start working on his scary Halloween costume. But when he got to his room, a surprise was waiting for him. Happy Halloween, my little sausage link, said Oscar's mother. I've made you a costume to wear for trick-or-treats. When Oscar saw the costume, he nearly fainted. What do you think his costume is that his mom
A
got?
hot dog! A hot dog! He doesn't like a sausage! Sausage! A hot dog!
Let's
A
see.
hot dog! Sausage! Hot dog! Sausage!
It was a giant hot dog bun. Filled with
Yeah!
mustard. And guess who was supposed to fit in the middle?
Him!
Oscar. Oscar did not want to hurt his mother's feelings, so he decided to wear the silly costume. See, he's pulling out the box.
See? And look at the holes. It's for his feet.
Yep.
I'm kitchen me clothes.
That night, all the dogs on the block gathered to show off their costumes. Everyone was looking quite scary. Then Oscar showed up, looking quite frank.
Can I see?
Yes.
Oh. He looks like Big Star.
What's another word for hot dog?
Wiener. Wiener
Or
dog.
frank.
I thought it was wiener dog.
Yeah.
I thought it was Frankenstein dog. I was Frankenstein.
Look at where he's carrying his Halloween trick-or-treat basket.
Yeah.
That's so silly.
Trick-or-treat basket. Go find some candy.
When the dogs saw Oscar in his silly costume, they howled together. Look at Oscar, they cried. He really is a wiener dog. Poor Oscar was so embarrassed. Wiener dog, laughed the other dogs as they ran off to go trick-or-treat. Oscar tried to keep up with the dogs, but his silly costume kept slowing him down.
It's a wiener dog.
All night long, the other dogs hounded every treat they could get their paws on. So by the time Oscar got to each house, there were no treats left. Oh, that's sad.
Hey, looks like that. Where? Oh, like those.
Soon, trick-or-treating was over, and the dogs walked home past a spooky graveyard. Suddenly, a horrible hissing sound filled the air. The dogs stopped dead in their tracks. Then, out of the graveyard rose a ghastly monster. The dogs screamed for their lives. They dropped their treats and jumped into a nearby pond. I don't know. We'll find out. Keep reading. Let's see. The monster moved closer. Please don't eat us, cried the dogs. The monster yowled and hissed. Ooh, sobbed the dogs. The monster jumped up and down. Somebody save us, shrieked the dogs. See, they're all in the pond. The monster standing at the end of the dock.
There's a pumpkin man. It's the wiener dog. Like, it's the wiener dog. No, it's the pumpkin man.
That's why I was surprised. Just then, somebody showed up. It was Oscar. But Oscar was so short that he saw something the other dogs had not seen. That's no monster, cried Oscar. And with a loud bark, Oscar waddled to the rescue. Oscar chomped and tugged with all his might. What do you think's in the costume? For real.
I don't know. Oh, it's a cat. It's a cat. Cat.
Yeah?
Oh, it's a cat. I knew it.
Looks like two cats.
I think it's on his bone.
And there, standing in the moonlight, were a couple of ornery cats.
Oh, I knew it.
Help, cried the cats. We're being attacked by a giant Frankfurter. And then they ran off screaming to the graveyard.
Can I see?
Yes.
You know it. Oh, it's a cat.
after being chased off by a wiener dog.
Yeah, my wiener.
The dogs in the pond had seen the whole thing, and now it was their turn to be embarrassed. We'd been chased into a pond by a couple of cats they owned. But Oscar was a true friend. He leaped into the water and swam out to the dogs. Oscar's silly costume made a wonderful life raft, and the dogs climbed up. All aboard, Oscar called, and he dog paddled back to shore. They're all riding him back like an inner tube.
Let me see. It's like he's a boat.
Exactly.
It looks like a baby.
Yeah.
It looks like Daddy's a small little boat. Yeah, it is a boat.
When they got back to dry land, all the dogs shared their Halloween treats with Oscar. Because Oscar had been so brave, the dogs changed his nickname from Wiener Dog to Hero Sandwich. And from that night on, nobody ever made fun of Oscar ever again.
Can I see?
Yes.
Can I see? A fire candy.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy hot dog. Happy hot dog. Happy hot dog. Happy hot dog.
That's the end.
Very
Good
cool.
story.
I like that story, Parker.
How do you do?
Raise your hand quietly if you like that story. What do we say to Parker's
Thank
dad?
you, Parker.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we are?
What are we doing?
We're gonna take a picture.
Oh, we are going to take a couple pictures. You guys ready? Go get in line. Go get in line. Oh, right.